Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another craft with me video, and this is probably going to be quite a long one, so I would recommend that you get yourself something nice to drink and somewhere cozy to sit, because we are going to be making a charm. And I've just put hand cream on. It smells lovely, but it's now making my hands really slippery. So you've probably seen before, I've organised all of my charms and beads into these Anita's containers. And I'm going to take out a few of the ones that I think I'm definitely going to use. So I'm probably going to use one of these little hearts. I'm definitely going to need a star, because this is a Star Wars themed charm. So I definitely want a star. Do I want the heart, or do I want them made with love? I think I'm going to go... Yeah, I'm going to go with the heart, I think, actually. So I'll grab those ones out. And then come back to that one. Because let's have a look at this. Is such a heavy box, I can't even explain to you, and I love this box. Look at all this Star Wars and Harry Potter goodness. Oh, just love it. So I'm definitely going to use this tag here that says a long time ago in a galaxy far away, and then I have got two others. I've got May the Force be with you and Come to the Dark Side. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. In fact, actually, under my little Darth Vader earrings there's some Millennium Falcons. I'm going to take one of those out. I think I'm going to use that. I'm not going to use the bracelets today, but I'll keep this to hand, because obviously if I want to use one, I can just grab it. And then we need some findings. Now I'm going to be using this gunmetal colour, because I don't want the bright silver. Or should I really? These are silver. Maybe I should. Change of plan. Silver, I think. What shall we do? No, definitely the dark one, I think. Yeah, dark one. I'm going to take... How many jump rings am I going to need? I'm going to need definitely top and bottom. One for that. And another one for that. So I'm going to get 4 out for now. And I'm going to get out a whole bunch of these head pins. Oh, and a lobster clasp, obviously. And then we need to think what beads to use. I think I'm mostly going to use just black and white, a bit like a galaxy, but I have got these nice greys, so I'm thinking maybe if I take, to start off with, 3 black pearls, 3 black biocones. They're a bit dodgy, those ones. I'll get a couple more. 3 dark grey, 3 light grey. Definitely some of these ones. These are some of my favourite beads. These like iridescent round ABs. They're 4mm. So I'm going to get 5 of those. And then I don't think I want the white pearls, but I think I want some bicones. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, I think. And then I'm going to take myself out one of these tiny little Jingle Bells. Doesn't actually make any noise. That one makes some noise. Is that a dud one then? Oh, that one doesn't make any noise whatsoever in that one. Okay, so I think that's it for the beads at the minute. Oh, but I do need my tools. So I've got 2 pairs of chain nose pliers. These are from Beads Direct. I love these pliers. And I've also got my Beadalon One Step Bead Loopator, I think it's called. And I'm still debating between this or the silver, because these are quite bright, and I'm just wondering whether I want it a little bit more glittery, like stars. Am I going silver? I'm allowed to be fickle, it's my video. And I also picked out one of these tiny little 4mm jump rings that I'm going to put on the bell that I just threw on the floor. Oh, I can see it, it's fine. Nicely done. You can see I'm ever the professional. Okay, so I'm going to open up this 4mm jump ring and pop the bell onto it. And then I'm going to start making all of my little doobies for my charm. Now I make these charms all the time. I've done several videos on these, and I did a proper tutorial when I did the Alice in Wonderland ones. But I will do everything on camera, including get said beads stuck onto the tool. That's the only thing with some of these little beads, sometimes they do get stuck. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is just string on all of my beads onto these head pins. Now the bent ones are fine because that's going to cut off anyway, so I might as well use them up. So I'm just going to literally string all these on. And the reason I thought I'd do this in real time is you, other than sort of me pausing to find me tools, I just thought you'd get a bit more of a better idea of how long this would take you. Oh, and I know I've had a few people say that they wish I did more process videos. Like I try and share what I've made, but I don't always film a full video. That's not going to work on that one. So get rid of that one. But sometimes a lot of that is because I might start something on one day and do it over the course of a few days, because I don't always have time to just sit and craft. It's only that I've got a couple of hours to myself this afternoon, because school finishes at 1 on a Friday, and that's when I'm doing this. Oh, I can't get this one on. No, I can't actually get that one on. That's the thing also, I buy a lot of my beads on eBay. A lot of the time from UK sellers. I haven't bought beads in ages, to be fair. But you don't always have ones that have got a good enough hole to poke your thing on. That one's a bit tight. Couple more to go. How is everybody? I hope you're all well. As I said, this is a Friday afternoon, and I'm hoping that soon I won't have to wear such long sleeve tops and warm jumpers and things, because hasn't the weather the last couple of weeks been really pants? Yeah, it's just been really rubbish here in the UK. And I can't wait to be able to put a summer dress on again. But I'm going to leave those two, and then I'll replace them if I need them at the end. So now what I need to do is go through and place these into my one step bead looper tool. So you just push it up to there, excuse my gluey fingers, do that, and it cuts off the bit of head pin that you don't need. So you just have to be careful if you're doing this, like I've got dogs at home, if you're doing this in a pet environment, that they're sort of not pinging all over the place, for them to kind of pick up or stand on or whatever. And you can normally just pull it out as you go. So I'm just going to do that to all of these. Now I won't be cruel and make you watch me do that to every single one. So I'm going to pause here and just finish all of these off. Okay, so I've popped all of those on and created the little loops that I need. I don't know if it's enough that I need, but I'd rather do a few less and then make more if I need them. And I've got my little Jingle Bell with my heart and my star. They've both already got a 4mm silver jump ring on them. I sat ages ago and just attached them all on, and then I'd always have them ready. This one here needs a jump ring, and I'm going to use a 6mm one for this one because I just need something slightly bigger. And when you open and shut jump rings, use 2 pairs of pliers and twist them. Don't pull them open, because that was a mistake I made when I first started jewellery making years and years ago. And I used to pull them, but actually you want to twist. So that one's ready. Now this one I'm going to take off of this earring hook here. So where's the gap of the jump ring? Now I'm going to keep the jump ring attached to the earring hook, because I can use that at a later date to make a pair of earrings. And then to keep it consistent with this charm, I'm going to take another one of these 6mm jump rings and attach it to that instead. I do apologise if at any point I'm out of frame. I need to just open this up a little bit more. Yeah, if I'm out of frame at any point, I do apologise, but I'll do as much as I can on camera, but I also don't want to bore you. You know, we're 10 minutes in already. Okay, so that's now on. I'm going to add my jump ring to my lobster clasp. So you'll notice that I kind of prep everything beforehand. Everything's ready to just kind of be strung on together. And then I've done this various different ways, but my favourite way to construct these types of charms is to take the extension chain and open every single loop and just leave them open on my bead mat. So this is really useful, as I say, when I'm doing it on a bead mat like this, but I will take every single one, hold it with the pliers on both sides, twist in the way that it's already angled, and drop them down, and then it just makes stringing them on so much easier. It will make sense. So I'll pause and just finish stringing those on, unstringing them I should say. Okay, so I've popped all of those back, and I've also popped those 2 beads back and taken out 4 more, because normally at the bottom I put individual beads, but I've decided to try and be a little bit different this time, and I'm going to make 2 little double bead kind of loopy thingamajigs. I think I'll do those the other way around actually. I'll do that one that way, and then do this one that way. Yeah, I like that. So I'll just quickly loop those 2. Now you can make your own loops, and you certainly can wire wrap the beads, which looks even nicer, but I quite like using this because it just hurts my hands. I've mentioned before a lot on my channel I have a lot of problems with the joints in my hands, and even this hurts after a while. So I've got my 2 little doubles. I've got all of my bits and pieces that I need, including my remaining jump ring. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to take my remaining jump ring, and I'm going to string on this, followed by this, followed by the Millennium Falcon. Oh, I should have put them on back to back on the same jump ring. That might be a good idea actually. No, I'm going to leave them separate for now. And then the final one of those. And then I'm going to close that up. That's going to be the bottom of my sort of dangly charm. I've got the Millennium Falcon and then this little tag that obviously says a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So that's the plan. Although I am wondering whether I should have put that one on backwards. I think I might do that actually. Let me just flip that round like that. Oh, what's happened to me jump ring? And now if I go between the 2 beads, oh, that's better, because look, on that way it's that way, and on that side it's that way. That looks better. Okay, so that's my bottom ready. So now I'm going to take each of these links, I'm going to pop on a bead of some description. So I'm going to put this dark grey one on. I'm going to put on the chain. So in this case it's only this one loop so far, and then I'm going to pop on 1 more bead, and then I'll close that up. So I need to make sure I've got good grip on both sides. This one's pulled apart slightly. I need to try and pull it together as I pull it sideways. And then I'm always going to keep hold of this in one of my pliers and pick the next one up with the next one. So then I can do that. So then on this side I'm going to pop this one. And then I often just kind of hold them like this and swap them over, see what kind of colour I might want. I'm going to go for a clear. Oh, I don't want a clear bicone on here, because I had a bicone on the other side, so I'm going to take that bicone off, pop on a pearl, hold it, and then pop on this clear bicone. So I try and mix and match. I'm not completely prescriptive, prescriptive even on what goes next to each other. I just try and avoid putting two of the same things together, and then I try and kind of space out the charms. So I've got 3 charms. I'll put the Jingle Bell in the middle, heart near the bottom I think, and then the star near the top. So then I've got what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 links. So I'm going to want to space these out a little bit down the chain. So this is links. If I put them on 3, 6 and 9 I think is where I'm going to put them. So that means I'm going to want my first charm now, because this is on number 3. In fact, I'm going to put it 3, 6 and 10 because that one's a longer charm than the other 2. That's how I'm going to work out where to put those. So then let's put the next link on. Okay, so I want something dark on that side. I'm going to take one of these bicones. I haven't used them yet. Then have a look on this side. Doesn't really matter. So potluck, what goes on this side? Oh, another black one. Kind of want to space the black ones out a little bit more. We'll go with this one. What is that? Oh, clear bicone. Close that one up. So that was link number 4. Now we're doing link number 5. Okay, so let's have one of these grey ones on there. And one of these ones. So that was 5, didn't I? Just almost lost it. Hold on. Hasn't quite closed up. I think I want to do star. Yeah, I will put the next charm on now. So when it's hanging, I can kind of see that the heart was on this side. So I want to make sure I put the next charm on the opposite side. So the next charm I'm adding is the Jingle Bell, so I'm going to put it on that side. And with the Jingle Bell, let's have a silver. Oh, actually, we've only got 1 left of those, so let's put another bicone on, because we've got quite a few of those. Oh, why won't you go on? There we go. Close that one up. Then this one. Okay. What are we thinking? I think we need some black now. I think it's getting quite light on here. And then let's pop another one of these iridescent ones on. Love them beads. I'm hoping I've got enough beads to finish the chain. I'm not sure actually. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, but I've got that, so that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're going to be 1 short. Be 1 bead short. So I'll leave it towards the end and then see kind of what I feel like I'm missing. It's probably going to be some silver or that dark grey actually. I think I'll definitely want a dark grey in a couple of loops just to space that out a bit. Keep dropping this, don't I? So let's have a little look. Let's put a black bicone on now. And let's pop on that silver. Oh no, see? But this is why I don't mind doing it like this, because then you've only lost that last ring that you've done. You just have to make sure that when you pick it back up, you pick it up between the 2 beads that you've just strung on. Like that. Okay. Have we lost a bead? I think we have. We've lost a bead on that little rung there. I don't know how much that's going to focus, but there's a bead missing from there, and I think it's that black bicone that's just here. So I'll add that in just a second, but let me do this first. So let's pop on what was on there. So let's pop on a clear bicone on this side, and then let's pop on this black bicone on the other side. let's close that off. I'm going to keep this to one side. Oh no, we was going to put a silver one, weren't we? Has that black bar can come off as well? Un momento. Okay, what I hadn't done is make sure that all of the loops were tight. So you can see on this one, I've just done an extra one. It's kind of wonky when you pull it off. And what I hadn't done is just double checked that they were all closed. So there was a couple of loose ones on the charm itself. So I've just done that extra dark grey one that I said I'd probably need. And I've just had a little look through here. Made sure that these were all okay. And made sure that the ones on the charm itself was okay. So I've just tightened them all back up again. So I'm going to carry on here, and then I think it's not this one. I think it was the next one I said I was going to do the star charm because it's a bit longer than the other charms. Yeah, so we'll do one more and then we'll do the star charm. So I'm thinking maybe the grey now. Yeah, let's just pop that dark grey on with this one. Yes, but I am going to swap, oh no, not that one off. I'm going to swap the dark grey one for the silver one. I'll put the silver one on first because that was lower down in the chain. Let's close this link up and take the next link. This link's going to be the one that I attach the star to. If I can pick it up properly. I cannot. They say never work with animals and children. I obviously work with children, but I would say never try and do something live. Oh, right. Okay, I'm going to use this black pearl. Hold on to that. I'm going to attach the star on this side because that's the side I think it would look best. My pliers are in the way. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's the side I like it best. Let's close that up. Take the next one. And the thing is, if you find at the end that there's a bead you don't like, you just need to open the link, pop a different one in its place. It's really nice and easy. So now let's do, there's a couple of clear on the same side down there. So let's put this clear one here. I think now I'm looking for that grey, that darker grey. Oh, sorry, well out. Close that link up. And then one last link. Now with this one I've got an extra step because I need to add the two last beads, and I'm going to do it. So that one is on this side, and then I'm going to do it so that this one is this side, but I also need to now string on my lobster clasp. Now I can close this, whoops, with the lobster clasp on it preferably. And now I've got my charm. So I've got from this side, we've got the tag saying a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And as I say, I just wanted just neutrals, silvers and blacks. If Matt had his way, I would have red in here for the Sith. Other people would want the blue for the Jedis. Other people would want something completely different. So I just thought that these would be the right kind of colours just to kind of have a neutral Star Wars one. I really like that Millennium Falcon at the bottom actually. I think that looks really cool. I like how much they jingle these kinds of charms. I just love making these. I've made these so much on my channel before. I'm sure you've seen them already. But yes, I'm just really, really impressed with that. And I'll pose it there so I can take a picture for my thumbnail. Maybe I'll do it a bit like this. Who knows? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching that. I know it's quite a long video, but I know a lot of you wanted to see sort of longer makes. If you'd like to see more of these, I'm intending to do a whole series of Harry Potter ones because I'm sure you've seen at the beginning of the video that I've got this with all the different robes and things. So I just needed to order some more gold head pins because I was running really low, and they've come now. So I'm going to be doing loads and loads of Harry Potter ones, like this one. I've done this one already, and I actually did it silver because Slytherin shouldn't be gold. Slytherin should 100% be silver. And I might have shown this already actually. But yeah, loved doing this one. So I'm going to do loads more of these charms. So yeah, if you'd like to see more of those, let me know and I'll film making those as well. And thank you everybody for watching. Hope you're all well. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I've got some other little Star Wars makes coming up soon as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.